I don't plan on working for anyone else other than myself. I don't want to be an employee. I want to be a boss.
Stand ballin' for me.
What's up? It's DLSA.
You don't know the thing already. We're back again with another one.
This video, it was originally supposed to be about a girlfriend turns into Instagram baddie. But when we posted that picture, which we will show you guys on the screen real quick, everything changed. For the photo, I said, this may come to a shock to like everyone, which it did. But by me doing this, I feel free and I feel like I can finally be who I want to be. I love myself now more than ever before. I am confident, bold, and beautiful. All my life, I have been told to cover up and not show anyone my body. But why? I'm clearly a bad bitch. That was just like a little joke. Over the years, I have learned to love the skin I'm in because that is something I've struggled with. I want to continue to work on me in my own way and become the best me I can be. Before we go into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we post. Like this video and comment down below of how you guys think of this situation.
I feel like this part we should always put at the end, but
you put it at the beginning and the end so they make sure they know, bitch.
But yeah. Alright.
So make sure you leave a comment down below as well.
Alright, so we just have some few points that we're just gonna touch on about what we learned throughout this situation.
Well, I want to first
feel about it.
I want to first talk about how, like, why we want to do this experiment, like our hypothesis of what we thought was gonna happen.
All right, so
with this experiment. Yeah. So, what you want to touch on that?
I'll just touch on it quick.
Okay, I wanted to do, but okay.
Girlfriend turns into Instagram baddie. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's very simple. There's certain girls that you can look at that are on Instagram, you would consider them baddies. You know, all their pictures are really good, you know what I'm saying?
High quality.
You know what I'm saying? High quality, really, you know, sometimes sexy or sometimes elegant. Regardless, they're really good quality pictures, and majority of the times, Instagram baddies have very high followings.
Yeah, so we were trying to see if us posting high quality pictures on my page, if we could engage with like my following more and or also gain more followers. Yeah, not really. Maybe 1, 2, you know, a lot of people commented on the photo, but other than that, it was more of what the reaction was, why we changed this video, because we want to more talk about what kind of happened after the photo.
First thing that we honestly have to address, people may not agree with what you do. Instead of just being like, okay, that's how you feel and this is how I feel, people try to force the way that they see things and their opinions on you.
I got someone that we're not gonna put their name in here because I don't want to get them clout.
We're just gonna basically
but
talk about, you know?
So I'm basically gonna tell you what they basically said to me. They sent me a whole paragraph too, like a whole paragraph. Lovely pic, be careful out there with the images you portray. There are ways to show black beauty. Read up on Sarah Bartman, I don't know who that is, but okay, as these images can impact your educational and employment opportunities. That right there is highlighted for me. We'll talk about that later. Some of us don't think long term when you think of the media or social media you have to ask who controls it. When you begin to dig deep, you will see only white, wealthy males. They control to some extent the narrative. I didn't ask for this information. I never responded to that because I was like, what the hell? My sister, this is what she said to me. She said, LOL, you're showing a lot of skin. I understand how you feel though, so I'm happy that you feel good about yourself and your body, but I don't know if that's the best way to express it. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. You're making it seem like as if I'm in a crisis. I had some family members talk to me about the photo. They felt like the photo didn't portray what I was saying in my description. No one really asked me of how I felt about the situation. It was more like everyone was telling me what they felt of the situation, so I was like, okay.
No one even considered asking. You know what I'm saying? It's never like I'm just telling you to tell you about how I feel. It's like I'm telling you this in hopes that you're gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
Also, something else that kind of happened, which was interesting, is that RASHEDA had initially put this out with a positive mindset, positive intentions, regardless of how other people might have seen it. And people aren't gonna always see things the same way that we're gonna see it. But the fact is,
I had good intentions for the photo. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like I didn't think anything negative was gonna come out of it. So that's why when negative stuff came from it, I was like, oh, this is how I portray my beauty.
regardless of
doesn't matter what anyone says. Like, that's why I felt like when people had their inputs, I was like, you do realize I put literally in my description, this is how I portray my beauty.
If we want to go a little bit more deep, body positivity has always been a very controversial topic, I feel like, on social media, right? And the fact of the matter is, it shouldn't be something that's looked at as good or bad.
Yeah,
it just is, you know what I'm saying? Only reason people look at it in the way that they're looking at it now is because women, and I say women specifically, it happens to men too, but it's more women, have been sexualized so horribly. Breasts are natural. That's a way for, you know, babies to basically get feeding and stuff. Everybody has a bum. But because of the way people perceive things, they take it in a negative light. Some people don't put themselves out there like that. If that's the case, then whatever. But if you don't agree with it, you just don't agree with it.
I hear what everyone else is saying, but for me personally, I had nothing like to say about the photo. Like, in terms of like, I said what I had to say for the photo. That's how I feel, and I still stand by it. That's how I put it myself out there, and I'm glad I did it because look, it caused people to talk, it caused conversation. But at the same time, I didn't like how people, in terms of like other family members, ended up seeing the picture because someone took it upon themselves to share it with other people. Because I had family members saying,
oh my god, we should have posted a naked picture.
But I was not naked in the picture. So to me, that pissed me off when people put their own perspective on the picture to other people without putting my version
There's so
of
much
it.
Things like,
there was so much
funny.
But so there was that, how I felt about the whole educational and professional. People kept saying that to me. I finished school, done with it. I'm not looking back. Like, I'm not probably going back to school. Like, I don't want to go back to school. Scam. Professional, I don't plan on working for anyone else other than myself. I don't want to be an employee. I want to be a boss. So if you guys see my butt out there again, then it is what it is. But that's just how I feel. And I feel like if you guys have your opinions about how things should be and whatever, that's fine. You can have your opinions. But don't think that I'm going to change myself for you. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's my life. How do you feel? Little information. Lamoy's the one that took the picture.
A picture is a picture. I'm the type of person that doesn't overthink anything.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I already know, and I already had the understanding that even before we were gonna do this, that people were gonna have things to say about it. If you want to know how I feel about something, all you have to do is ask. If you want to know how Rashida feels about something, all you have to do is ask. But that's the one thing that people seem to never do in situations like this. Instead, they want to assume what they assume, and then they run with their thoughts, and that's just it. They don't go past that or try to dig deeper or whatever the case may be. But again, I didn't have a problem with it. I took the picture. So honestly, it didn't matter to me. I know Rashida loves me, okay? At the end of the day, I already know behind closed doors it's just me and her. Why are you guys getting so hurt over something that people literally show every single day of their life? When you go swimming, are you not wearing a bikini that's basically showing half of your body?
Oh, but I'm at the beach though, so it doesn't
so
come to me.
basically a factor should change how you look at something that really isn't different. Like, the only thing that's different is the scenery.
And I told people
that
too. I said to people, I'm like, so if I was doing Caravana, if I was at the beach, you guys would have said something different about the photo? Even my cousin said to me, he's like, let's be honest, it's because that's the first time you've ever done something like that.
Exactly, which is understandable.
Regardless of the settings, they would have still said something.
If we're being real, it's because Rashida's ass is big.
But you know?
It just catches people off guard. Yeah. So I can understand why people will feel the way they feel, but at the end of the day, if Rashida's not making it something sexual, why are other people trying to perceive it in that light?
Sexual light,
Think about this and ask yourself. You're either gonna make other people happy, or you're gonna make yourself happy. Either they're gonna be unhappy and you're gonna be happy, or they're gonna be happy and you're gonna be unhappy. You can't have both. Like, when I weigh the two, I'm gonna pick myself.
I'm gonna pick myself too. Cause
my whole life.
Because let's be honest, a lot of these people ain't gonna pick us. You know what's funny? I just have to say this.
No, say how you feel.
Throw out my sleeves for this shit, cause this is pissing me off. Because do you not see how many videos we post? Me and Lamoy post of motivational videos, positive videos,
funny videos, just stuff
funny
that's honestly,
videos.
all of our videos are really
uplifting shit.
And just
so
funny,
the
good,
one
you know?
time that I post something that also was positive, people try to make it negative and then try to tell me, oh, look about your other siblings, it's not a good role model. Nigga, I've been posting positive shit and all of a sudden I do one thing, you're like knocking me down. This experiment, yes, it was a fail, but it proved to me that at the end of the day, I'm not gonna make everyone happy. And as long as I make myself happy, that's what matters.
I don't know why sometimes I talk and I'm just like I can't catch my words sometimes, but as long as you guys understand what we're saying, alright? I also just wanted to say, you know, if you guys actually do make it this far, thank you to everybody who continues to support us, everybody who's helped us get this far. A lot of times I just look at this channel, I'm just like, damn, look at how far we got here. Honestly, I'm just happy that we even made it this far, and we ain't gonna stop until we reach 100,000. You know what I mean? 1 million, 2 million. You guys already know what the hell it is, man. We gonna be back with another one. Peace out.